Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How are we all doing? Welcome along to Stone Valley. Welcome back to the live streams. How is everyone today? I can read everything. Here we are. Hello again. Welcome along, Scott Free for All. Hello. The king of the barbecue, Scorpion's Edge. Great to see you, my friend. Long time, no chat. Hope all is well in your part of the world. Have you here, mate? Good morning to you. Nice and early start for you. Angered Soul, hello. Great to have you here. Classic Lucas, nice to see you. Jan R, hello. Welcome along. How are we all doing? You're watching some barbecue videos and now you feel hungry. That'll do it. Good to see you all. Good to see you, everyone. Scooters, Workbench is here too. Hello. Working this morning, Chinook. Good fun. Good fun. Welcome back to Stone Valley. Like I said, we are carrying on. We've moved forward another couple of weeks and couple of months. What are we? October. And beets are ready to go. Actually, cotton's ready to go too. That. Yeah, there we go. We need to remove the tops there. And then our cotton field, big sucker up here, number 1, is all good to start too. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on with the beets and where we head to from here. I don't actually even know what I'm going to do with the beets yet. I've got nowhere to store them, and we haven't done anything about it. But we're just going to start harvesting and see where we go. So, I'm going to jump straight into here. Now, I am going to try, I might need chat's help here. I was going to try and use Courseplay for the unloaders for this. You can see we've got 8 Rs over there with a couple of the Amity beet cuts. So we're going to give that a whirl. But first things first, let's set up Courseplay and see how we go. So we're going to be naughty and drive over the crop. That's probably almost the best way to do it. And these unload on the left hand side so we can do a normal clockwise course rather than the anti-clockwise we did on the what do you want to call them? Potato harvesters. Oh, right, let's set up. There you go, already detected everything. Now I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to do one tool because I want to do the lands. I was going to do them on the last one. It's not working. Headland. Do sharp. If it does it, tidy up, tidy a job in the corner, and none rose right up. Good thing. How that goes. Alright, of course there. See how everything is. Angered Soul is playing some FS22. Nice. What map are you playing on, mate? Scorp, you're just busy. Wife is expanding to new farmers markets so weekends are getting full. Oh, that's awesome, man. Good to hear. I hope all is going well on that front. Why did that not generate? Here. That's a first waypoint. And restart. We're beating it. Here we go. Field. Like we did field 2. Folder 2. Wait, 2. Done. Be able to jump into the other one and load that. It's not going to like going past that plough. It's a bit of a shame. Plenty of space there for it. Do it manually. Alright, so that's the nearest waypoint, and it should carry on going now. Hopefully won't have any issue with the shed. Now this is the, I hope it's not noisy for you, it's quite a loud machine. This is the Giants Ulmer. This was one that they added as a mod, came out at some stage. It's one that they brought through from 22. It's got a slightly wider pickup. I think it's at the widest header of the base game models rather than any of the Mark IV editions, which were all a little bit wider. There we are, 26% full already. Go and get this one in here. Go and set these other bits of kit up. Have I got this? No, I haven't got the sugar factory. I was thinking about that, Lucas. That thought did cross my mind. So I'm going to have to babysit these a little bit to get the field open, because I'm going to have to change the course they're on as they get round to skip a row of that look. Load it. Go. Bring it back. I want to get past the overlap a little bit. And sometimes when you go nearest course, it wants to jump through to the next headland pass. You're not right, but let's see. There we go. Yeah, that was one option, Lucas, is to put the sugar factory down. I don't know what the storage capacity of that is. I do have, just hop out of there as well. I do have a couple of options for silos. I did wonder about putting down, I've got storage pits for sugar beets, but I'm not sure how many you can store in it. I did wonder about putting something like that down somewhere on the map. Put a little bit of space down here. Otherwise we've also got, obviously with the same as what we use for the potatoes, or we could put this down, but both of these use front loading, rear emptying, and I don't actually have any good spots to put them on the map, so let's see. Figure it out. Hey Dylan, how are you? Almost missed it today. Almost, but you're here right at the start, so that's a good thing. Harvesting Spuds round 2, Argsy versus Courseplay. How many sheds will get tagged? That was hilarious, actually. I need to go back and download that. I think someone suggested making it a little short, and I agree. I think that'd be quite funny. I've just realised an issue. These carts unload on the wrong side. That's not going to work very well with a big auger sitting up next to there. Do the harvesters, they all unload on left. That's left, that looks like it's a left auger. Oh, that one might be a right auger. It's for me. No? No, definitely left. That cart's not going to work very well, is it? Unless it drives around with its auger closed up all the time, which again isn't going to be very good. Hey Olaf, how are you? Welcome along. Trying out something new, you're playing on the Lost Corner. Oh, cool. I've seen the thing now. So, anyone tell me, I'm going to put a target in. We've got a target field. We need to do anything else for using this? I haven't, I was just saying, I haven't used this yet. Unload combine, pick our target, field 2. Exit back and unload combine, empty. We just press play and it goes. Fast, because it's now gone and unfolded that. So that's not going to work. That's terrible. So we're going to have to look at one of the other beet carts. This is the other option, which has a left hand. So I think we're going to have to go and change the Bergman. That one? At least that one. Back here. I was looking forward to using the Amity ones. Cool. I like the look of them. That was a bit of a bummer. Hey Nismo, good morning, you're up nice and early this morning. Welcome. Hey Model House Man, how are you? Good afternoon to you. Great to have you here. The beauty of this is that it does have a lot more capacity than the Amity ones we were just using. Pleased to hear, model house. Step 2 here. So, let's try this again. Is that I don't know what happens now when it gets to full. That's what I'm confused about, because I haven't told it to do anything with. Am I meant to link it into auto drive? I mean, that's a failure to start with. Perhaps it's better off used for perhaps it's better off running with the pull down the other end. Alright, let's go get them emptied out. It could be sitting here for hours. Maybe it's better off running it with combines. I don't know if trying it with sugar beets might not be the best thing to do. Nismo, you know how to make money cheat. How do you do that? What have you been doing? I mean, easy dev tools are easy money cheat, isn't it? Lost Corner's not your normal kind of map. Yeah, good soul. Always nice to try something different out though, isn't it? Like Osada, when I did the first 5-minute farmer, was certainly not my type of map. But it was a lot of fun to try. Random gates. What do I save? Yep. Hey Sniper, playing some Farm Sim, watching Farm Sim on my other monitor. Actually playing on a SATA map right now because of my vids. Hey, cool man. I love doing that when I'm recording. Sometimes I'll play on one screen and have a video or something going on the other. Holy moly, full already. It's going to be a little bit problematic, isn't it? Right. Let's get this one set up. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the beets. We need to get the trucks over here. Still got the trailers we use for the potatoes as well. Still going on Western Wilds, and you got 80 million in the bank. That's solid effort, Squawk. Nice. Hey Scooter, thank you very much for continuing that membership. I think you're going to need 6 carts. I think I am. We have got a lot. And I also need to remember, when that first harvester gets to where he is just about now, I need to go and change him over to change which path he's running, because we're running those headlands separately. Anyone getting the sound problems? What sound problems have you got? Lucas? Just stop there because that other harvest is not going anywhere. Out of there. You like the Homer self-propelled auger wagon for potatoes and beets? Yeah, it's a good idea too. I never actually use those Homer things. Alright. Actually, you know what we might do? If we park this one out of the way, then we can set the other one when it comes around and carry on the course, and then we can put this one behind. Do. Tractors now, there's the trucks, there's the tractor. No sound issues for you, Scooter. Awesome. Chinook, you are a star. Thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate it very much. On and off every second. No. Must be something you need to try refreshing your stream, Lucas. Started farming sugarcane on Osada to do something different. I forgot that there. And I need to unfold it. Hard difficulty with precision farming and no loan. Hard's always the best, I reckon. Otherwise it just gets too easy to make money. That helped, Lucas? Perfect. Alright. Wait for him to go around, then get this one going, then I've got to figure out this Courseplay. Otherwise we're just going to have to revert back to auto drive for our unloaders. I'm going to get through this field pretty quick though. Rate it's going. I just wanted to say, while I think about it, huge thank you to everyone who purchased the Pumps and Hoses DLC using my partner code. Awesome to see. Quite a few of you jumped in and used that, which is cool. Obviously, don't expect anything like that, but it's cool when you do, to be able to support one of the content creators, myself or anyone else. And it's nice that Giants do offer that, actually. Pretty cool. What I'm really hoping they'll do at some stage is some clothing for creative. I think that'd be pretty cool. Skins. Or rock an Argsy gaming hat, hoodie or something. Right, so should be able to now back in here and go to nearest waypoint. And then we'll get the rest of the headlands opened up. That'll be our 4 pass. Alright. Go find some trucks. For wagons already, it was fast. Very fast. Now I actually need to come back down here soon. I managed to get our potato course running for unloading things automatically, so let's come down and show you what we've done there and get that working properly. Let's head back up and get these. Load it up and then figure out what we're going to do with the beet. I was considering, actually, that's what we might do. I was actually considering using some of this section of this field in here, leveling it out a little bit and putting the sugar factory in. We might actually do that. I'm going to do an only contracts playthrough just so I can learn Courseplay and auto drive finally. It's a good way to do it, actually. Very clever. That is our harvesters. Actually impressed with how they're doing a good job on the corners, actually using that mode we set them up on. Ooh, go too fast, Argsy. Got a perfect spot here on this field to unload things. Grab the other truck. So we might let what we might do, might let the harvesters get a little bit full, and then we'll come down and build and level a little bit of land down here. Double up on our production front. In fact, if we're going to do that, maybe we'll do that now, because then I can do an auto drive course with this truck back there. So let's jump out here. It's going to do a bit of landscaping. See if we can build something again. I had fun last time we did some building. Right, landscaping. Put things off first. Ground light. Go. Yeah. Bump up our radius. Level off. Who do I level off from? Probably from the road. How much money are you on? 230. I'm gonna do your I think. Otherwise we're gonna run out. Might have to take out a bit of a loan or borrow some money or something. Hey, Bears Den How are you? Welcome along. Thank you also to yourself for continuing your membership with the channel. Very much appreciated. Considering we're going to blow through, what, better part of $500,000 just doing this. Almost our money altogether. Wow. Oh, we've gone a bit too far into the field. That was a mistake. Move off, I think. We're not on the smooth. This is where I can change the strength. Okay. A little bit smaller. Effective, is it? Yeah. Too much money with treats. I didn't realise how expensive it could be to do this. You doing it? Oh yeah. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. Might need at least 2 to keep a lot of sugar going through the factories, the amount of beet you get. That's why I'll set up the set up a couple of silos to put it in. You don't have to worry about it too much. Hey, Polycount Taz, how are you? Great to have you here. Paul Wright, good morning. You're up nice and early in Australia. Hope, not sure what part of Australia you are in, Paul, but hope you have not been too blasted by the weather. I've been watching Bathurst, a bit of Bathurst this weekend. Of course, it is the great race today. But the weather there's looked atrocious, particularly yesterday. Right, how's that? Kind of ruined that field a little bit, haven't we? Just try and get this field back a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing, Argsy? Oh no. This is not going well. I'll smooth that out. Came to watch harvesting, ended up watching a landscaping stream. In those holes. Slowly. Slowly getting there. Right. There we go, before I butcher it anymore. Gosh, that cost us almost 200 grand. My money, here's my money cheat. I'm gonna put 200,000 in. That fairly blew through the money, didn't it? So if we have a look, what we'll do, is that the sugar factory? No, it's oil mill. Which one's sugar? That one? Sugar mill. I wish it did show. Is it because I haven't got anything turned on? Hang on a sec. Cotton. Button in there. There we go. We can see some of the triggers. That's a spawn trigger. Does everything just go in there? Do we dump and do things spawn out of that? Can't see a dump on point otherwise. Oh no, that's it there. The dump trigger. Okay. Put this in here, facing the road. Then we'll put our silos around the back. buildings, silos, put in. I'll try using these ones. These ones are cheaper, I reckon. Away with all these. They're a little bit dinky. Picked up very dinky. Yeah, I mean they're not too much smaller than those. I didn't even get my sugar mill very squared, did I? Put a couple of these down. 2. About now, what landscaping text do we use for this? Stone. Go back to landscaping, do some painting. Same as that one, yeah. Right. Okay, Bear's Den's got to catch up on a week of videos, been on vacation with the wife. Nice, I hope you had a nice time away. Yes, I'm not very perfect, am I, Lucas? It's been a little bit messy. I've done better, but here we are. Ooh. That gave me a fright. You're in Queensland, Paul. So have you had weather? Have you had some wet weather up that way, or you dodged the majority of it? I was talking to my brother-in-law in Sydney yesterday, and he drives trucks. He's still pretty wet. We will come and tidy things up a little bit later. It's going to get messy otherwise. Here we are. We can put an entrance in off here. We'll link back through into our tracks in here somewhere. Of course, we're going to put in. Yeah, perfect. Right, it's messy, but it's going to do for now. We'll sort everything else out with the field. I need to come down and plough this field anyhow. It was one of the other things I thought we'd do today, but here we are. We've got a sugar mill. Could have been a bit more efficient with my space. Let's be completely honest with that. But it works, it works. New Mustang for the 2023 season looks nice. It does look nice. Jeremy Freeman, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Welcome along. Dazed, you missed the potato harvest. Bummer, you did miss the potato harvest. But you haven't missed me running the running this yet. We've still got this all set up. So I think I've put a little bit in here. What have we put in? Yeah, we've filled it up with potatoes. We do need to turn it on and get things running. Got a little international down here. With one of the Grimmy potato trailers from the, I think it's Pepe's Grimmy potato pack. So we will get that set up and running at some stage. But for now, I'm just going to focus on trying to get these sugar beets going. Get them finished. Right, so we are going to do this. All that effort putting a track in. Need free landscaping and free painting mods installed. Oh, yeah, it would be a good idea, wouldn't it? A bit of a slope on the side here. Yeah, how much of a mess I've made of that paddock. We'll fix that up. Fix that up right. Let's go ahead. I have an auto drive course out in the middle here from when we had the field. Fine height, above tree. There we go. Run around the yard. Back out this way. Just about forgot what country I was in and drove on the wrong side of the road. Bucketing down in Queensland, is it? Oh, I hope it gets dry. I mean, it's very selfish, but I hope it's not a completely wet race. I don't mind there being a bit of rain around Bathurst, but nice if it was dry at some stage. So far, it's been behaving itself. Alright. Now I've got to park the other truck in the way too. I can't get a good clean run out of here. It's out of the way for a sec. Yeah, I will. Score probably fixing that up off stream. Oops. Ah, I didn't hold on. Alright, what's the best way to get out of this tight little part of the yard? With the truck probably going out this way. Here we go. Oh, right. Here you're south of Brisbane, Shane. Well, that doesn't help in Bathurst, does it? We'll have to keep an eye out for that. I really should push the updated pack at some point when I have the motivation, everything's done on sides, and you sort of, oh, cool, man. Yeah, obviously when you've got the motivation, it's the important part. It's been a trying few weeks, but time and motivation for a little bit of it. There we are. Even just trying to get things sorted on my end, keeping things going. We're going to do that. Link. Right. I'm going to put a waypoint through here for the sugar beets. I need to get rid of all these superfluous courses now with this field because it's going to change, but let's put a label on there. Sugar beet bunker. Oh, bunker. That's not a good typo, is it? Load. Fill. Gee. Hello, Farmer King George. Welcome along. Good to have you here. Jeremy's finally hit 50 hours on a save. Solid. Well done, mate. It's hard, isn't it, when you get all these maps you want to play on to find one you want to stick with. Oh, it's just, yeah, just with everything. It's been a time thing as much as anything as well. Based. But, just busy at work and things, busy family life as well, so I had to take a bit of a back seat on some things, but that's been alright. It's good to be able to do live streams still. That's kind of what the diet of Argsy content's been the last couple of weeks. But we'll get back to it. Alright. So, let's do this. What am I trying to do? Create another waypoint. This can be F2 truck load fill. Right. weight. Truck weight, that'll do. So, let's have a look. We want to, sorry, no, we want to be at F2 truck weight for that. To sugarbeet bunker, taking sugarbeet. Right, so that's in the right spot. Jump into the other truck. Get in the right spot as well. So sorry, I've just been ignoring you all in chat. Donald boys, howdy, welcome. Good to have you here. Aussie Odd is here as well. Good to see you, mate. Track weight. Okay. Great fill. And in. Right. This is the truck sorted now. Alright, let's go and get these emptied out. What a long-winded process this has been. At 240 hours on Western Wilds, the other maps have 5 hours. Gosh, I reckon this cart's just about got more in it than the truck does. We will see. Might need 2 sugar mills. We'll just run the 1 sugar mill, Lucas. That's what I've got the storage in for. We don't have to worry about it. Leave my job as well and go hardcore on YouTube. It's gone the other way. I've been starting to get a little bit more motivated at work. So if only it was that easy. Hey Tanner, how are you? Welcome. Nice to have you all here. Sorry if I've been a little bit distracted with things, but there we are. So, whoa, oh that's full. That does take a full load. Right. Field 2. So, even what the Giants Unloaded does. Press play on that, see what happens this one. Does it automatically detect an unloader on the edge of the field then once it's full? Does it detect there's a truck in proximity to unload to or something? Because that's very quickly, if that's going to run off and unload one of those. That was pretty quick. I'm pretty impressed with how quickly that's detected a full harvester on the field. I'm doing well, Tanner, thank you. Doing very well. Looking forward to what we've been talking about the last few weeks in streams. There's the truck. Bathurst is on today. So we're off to a friend's place and we'll sit our bums on a couch for 6 hours watching motorsport. And it's also the one, just about the one Formula 1 race of the year, apart from, oh actually apart from Melbourne. Melbourne's another one, where I can watch it from start to finish because it's on at a good time for me as well. Alright, so these wagons have more space than the have more space than the trucks. Words, Args, words. Let's run over, see that truck and make sure it unloads properly. In here. If I hit a trigger, I did. We are. That's an interesting animation. I'm sure the potato one was much better than that, but anyhow, it's working. It's working. It's the Bathurst 1000, which is the big race. The race that stops a nation. I think it'll flood down here. So it's the supercars, not the enduros, like the GT cars. The trailer's correct, Scorp, because it's a live bottom trailer, so it does tip out the back like that. But that animation looked. I'm sure the potatoes didn't look that rough. All right, let's see what's happened. Look at this. No, you're not going to get... Oh, because of the header and the tyres. Oh, that's frustrating. Tool offset. Right. Which way... Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing. Horizontal tool offset. Can I get further away from the tractor? Oh my god, does that increase its distance away or not? Because that's going to be annoying if that doesn't work. Looks like we might just be manually driving beet carts at this rate. We're safe. Of course, the other option would be to try and set it up with auto drive. That's while this one's doing a funny swing around. It's pump setting up. See if it works on this one. It's going to try and unload again. Wish we could get Courseplay to pile them along the side of the field. That'd be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. Need a like a free bunker or something, don't you? Which could do that. Oh. Ah. Touching tips. Hello, Tim. Was cute, wasn't it? How are you, mate? Good to see you. Welcome. Don't cross the streams. Exactly. Well, fortunately, those trucks have been in back, which is good. I'm doing well, Tim. Thank you. Now, let's just pause here. I want to go and watch this other tractor. My offset's gone the wrong way. Gone the wrong way? Yeah. It's going to be minus to be further away. If that fixes it. Sean McKee, hello. How you doing? Been snooping on the side for a while, listening in. Good to hear. Just had to wait until... There we go. That. It's gonna work. Yes. Let's just bump it back just a little bit. Got a meter and see if it'll work. Now we're gonna get carts unloading into carts. That's Inception stuff right there. Ah, happy days. So, let's fix this one. One. Right. However, I now need to figure out how to get them to unload into the truck on the side of the field. G'day John, how are you? Welcome along. Martin as well, nice to see you. Great to have you here. Oh, I didn't know, Tim. What map am I on? This is Stone Valley, Sean. My Lancey boy. This is the starter farm, except I've added on this yard area here. Now, oh no, we'll stay there. We'll keep that for now. Gonna put some more money in, but that was the money we spent to buy sugar beet and sugar factory and things, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't realise you had COVID, Tim. Did not realise that. Hope it hasn't hit you too hard. $49-0, solid. That's a good victory. Right. We should now... Now's when the fun begins with Courseplay. I need to stop you. We'll let the other one go and get started on his lands, and then we'll pick up the next of the lands. Definitely spot it. I think they should start on that right hand one. Let's go and jump in. I've actually done quite well splitting it into two. On the right arrows. Okay, they look like the right ones there. Where's this one going? Or maybe they're going to start on this land and we need to start on the other one. It is the case, okay. It could have been a crisis. It has been averted. Instead, we will start here. What are you trying to do now, my friend? You've got a full auger wagon. What are you going to try and do? Yeah, I'm not going to give you guys any more ads. You don't need those. Can't comment anymore, but I'm still watching. Okay, Lucas, no worries. Yeah, I quite like doing it this way, Scott. You just have to create the single course. But something like this, when you've got the augers and they're not following, you just basically split them up and put them in a different land. I don't know what's going on here. Backwards donuts. Daydreaming. I don't know. So this is the bit with Courseplay, which I'm not sure about for unloading combines. How do I get it to unload? Like, how do I get it to empty? I haven't seen anything for it to go and empty. Now that other truck didn't drive forward, did it? Detect a collision as well. Why is that truck not driven forward? Collision maybe? Oh, speaking of collisions. Oh. No. Oh my crikey noodle. No idea what's going on here now. We live in a world where AIs learn to threaten humanity. We still cannot figure out how to make Courseplay not act drunk. You know, normally it's the adult intelligence that's causing all the issues, though, isn't it? The computer's doing what it wants to do and not listening to what the adult's telling it to do. Helper needs a coffee. I need a coffee holder. We used to make AI better. Yeah. Figures, eh? Do I need to have the trucks parked on the field? Does it need to detect the truck within the field boundaries to go and unload to it? I kind of feel like that's the missing piece here. But certainly they don't like going past these wagons. You need a nap scoop. You think that's the missing thing, Tim? Yeah, quite possibly is. Nap sounds pretty good. Might go do that now. See you later. Before you go deal to that inappropriate chatbot, please. Thank you. Thank you, Dazed. Appreciate that, mate. Hey, nice to see you too. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Good to see you back around a little bit. You're a legend. Thank you. So, shall we try that? Shall we move this course? See if we put those trucks in the... rudimentary brake. I set up a Courseplay and was putting things into position when my combine left the track and automatically filled into the truck while I was chasing with the cart. No, you're right, Chinook. I knew, I could see that Daze was here, Scorp was here too, you would have sorted it out, I'm sure. Well, we have multiple moderators. This back on the course. See what happens this time. Indeed good. Still doing the same thing. Still just as drunk, bro. It was automatic, which you appreciated, but it was funny at the time. Yeah. I know previously with Courseplay you actually had to draw, like record a course for where they had to go and unload, but... Yes, I did, Jim. That was... Yes, I did, Tim, find that gym, and it was good fun. It was a good laugh. I will agree with you there. Crikey. Hey, Rusty Money. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Happy days indeed. Hope all is well. He doesn't need any more sugar. He doesn't need any more sugar either. I agree. Wanted to dispatch him. He's been dispatched. This one's actually heading in this almost the right direction, so we're just going to wait and see what happens here. G'day Joe, how are you? I'm doing well. Doing the usual, struggling with Courseplay and learning new things, or trying to learn new things with it. See what happens. But it's the first time I've used the wagon unload on Courseplay, and I was hoping it's just left the course. And you have left the course. I was hoping I was going to just figure it out, but no luck thus far. And by parking these here, I think I'm going to ruin the end of the row here, and Tim's going to have kitten. One's just lost. That's a mess. This is the most recent version 10, or I downloaded this yesterday just before, oh, just so we had the latest version, 7113 I think it is. Oh, it is, you can see it there on the screen. Yeah, this is version 7113, so it is the absolute most recent, latest, current, up-to-date version. And I just can't figure out what I'm doing wrong with this Courseplay. It drives perfectly to go and unload the wagon, unload the harvesters. Does a fantastic job for that. But it's getting to get to the edge of the field and unload at the other end, which isn't working for me. Could be it doesn't recognise these trailers or something, I don't know. Jacqueline, hello, welcome. What games do I play besides Farming Simulator 22? I quite enjoy a Battle Royale every now and then. So I've got some mates I play Apex Legends with on PlayStation, and I've got a couple of mates I play some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds on PC. So they're probably the main two. Sometimes play a little bit of FIFA or with my kids. I've been known to pick up the controller and play a little bit of Fortnite with them on occasion as well, so and I like my car racing games, but I have not played any of those for a long time. Like Gran Turismo being my main one. It's good, it worked at that end. You may make it, you need a giveaway for picking, of course. Still using the L1 on Mod Hub, Tanner. Hello, Robert Jensen, welcome. Because you're not do a big pile and then pick it up with a rope and mouse. I could, that would be an option too. It would be a appropriate way to do it, wouldn't it? I'd just have to manually dump everything on the side of on the ground. Anything. I mean, there's other games beside Farm Sim. Apparently. Crazy, eh? Yeah, I figured out the joules, I think. It was just the tool offset. We had to bump that up to -1, a meter away from the harvester. Seems to have worked. Other games beside Farming Simulator. Where is Score? Shock horror. Right. So that thing's trucking along. Now I was going to get into the class and take the plough over to the potato field, and we can go and start doing that. Get that up and on a worker. It'll be quicker, we're going to get whacked by a truck in a second. And the other thing I was going to do, actually, I was going to get the sugar mill up and running. Another grain cart gone. Oh, we're getting collisions down there too now. Right. Interesting, I never realised when we were working in this field how much of a dip there was in the middle of it. There's quite a bit of contouring in there. quite a bit. Alright, I'm just going to square this field off. I know I need to come back and tidy up this mess of a field again soon, but I'm just going to give myself a little run along here, see where exactly I need to go. I think if we bring this up, we should be able to... Oh, I thought I was going to be able to create fields. Why can I not allow create fields? Okay. I'll just bring my mini-map up so I can drive at the right heading. Yeah. I know the landscaping will break this when I get to doing it. At least I know where I need to be and not be. In here. And I don't want to go over the edge of the field. Right. Great fields on for that little bit. One more pass and that'll be that fixed, and then we'll be able to put this on Courseplay. Morning Crofter, how are you buddy? Good to have you in stream this morning. You have to bounce, must go prep my car for winter storage. Just a nice days to clean and prepare the car are becoming more and more limited. Fair enough, Tim. Fair enough too. Good to see you though, mate. Hope all is well. Catch you again soon. Ah, King of the Nerds Legacy Ag is here. How are you, buddy? Tell you what, mate, your workshop, your shop is looking mighty fine. Some quality work you've done there. Anyone, if you haven't seen it, go and check out Legacy's Facebook page, and he's shared some updated photos of its shed. Pretty. Right. Waypoint. 3 times. Start work on. Let's be good. Start with centers. Let's do up and downs. Rows to skip 1. Pretty good. First waypoint. Off you go. Fold yourself up so you can go and start somewhere else. It's a silly thing about Courseplay. Anyhow. Let's see what's happening over here. What sort of trouble we've got ourselves into. So we've got a truck that's not going anywhere. We've got a harvester that's not going anywhere. We've got a grain cart or a cart that's going round and round in circles up here. Yeah, Chisholm will do. Six hours of motorsport. Gonna be good. I'm gonna have to have a bit more of a play around. I might have to have a read on the Courseplay GitHub and see if there's some advice on how to use the unload function, because I certainly haven't figured it out yet. Hey, there might even be some clever YouTuber who's done a video on it. Who knows? And if there isn't, maybe I'll figure it out and be the first. Who knows? Hey, no worries, Legacy. Honestly, it's looking tasty. I think I said on Facebook. Thanks for beating those bots down again, Score. If I put the pipe in, will that truck go past? I don't want to. which is annoying. Do you know what I reckon we need to do? We need to go back to our auto drive. Unloading. There's not too much left in this field though. I think we'll just, we'll persevere. It hasn't quite worked out how I wanted it to. That's the life of it all, isn't it? If it worked right first time, every time, it wouldn't be as much fun. How big is the hitbox on the trucks? I'm not sure, Robert. It's interesting because I didn't have any issues like this with the potatoes last week. So it's either these carts or something I've set up, which it doesn't like quite so nicely. But that's alright. It worked alright with the wagons we used last week with potatoes. So. Juggle our way around. This is the first time I've used it, Scott. But maybe might have been a bit adventurous on my behalf. Come on. Well, everything that people had told me was that that Courseplay was doing a fantastic job on the karting side of things. It'd be worth trying out. So, like, maybe it's with a grain cart in a combine where you've got a longer pipe and the augers fold up a little bit better or something. I don't know. Courseplay 2 Argsy, yeah, it has been today, Scooter. Has been today. I have not looked, Chinook. I have not seen those. We'll have to take a look at some stage. Trucks are running well though. On that flight. Full's this other tractor? Almost full enough for the truck. We'll get it full. Load it up that way. Wondering why I couldn't go forward because I crashed into the tractor in front. So all of this is in preparation for trying out some crazy stuff with sugarcane once that's all ready to harvest. That is going to be a require a lot of planning, I think. See the tractor over there in the distance getting its ploughing on. Good. Working. Alright, so go move this tractor out of the way. Another truck incoming. How many sugar beets have we actually got in storage? Question. 13, almost 14,000 cubic feet. I need to change that setting. We're going to get almost as many potatoes off this, beets off this field as we got potatoes off the other one. Interesting. Hey, good morning to you, Kikarino. How are you, mate? Also be, what, afternoon for you? On Saturday? Give our auto-save jitters. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're good. Hello, Saran. How are you as well? Welcome along. Hope you're taking good care of Lego, Argsy. Yes, pride of place on your computer desk. Nice. Oh. We need that truck to go. Alright, let's see if we can fill it up. 2 PM right now. Okay. That was the downside with moving the trucks onto the field, is getting in the way of the harvester here. Oh. That was enough. Enough to send them on their way. Main thing. I can just about keep up with these with just tabbing between the 2 tractors. Good. I'm just going to take a quick look. Thank you. Just going to have a look in here. Do the where trailer. Oh, it does take multiple fruits. Perfect. Okay. That's cool. Takes everything. Gonna hook this up. And we cover on it. Buy one of these. I need another tractor. Got in a mod. Case. Got the 80. Oh, how much? These. Get one of these. They're pretty affordable. 42 grand. $51. Bump the engine. Power up. 145 horsepower. This is what we're going to use to load our trailer. I was going to say we could have actually used the truck, couldn't we? Wasn't actually very well planned. Out in here. There's method to my madness. We'll go through it in a minute. I want to buy it. I wanted to set up the course for the sugar beets at the sugar mill. I was going to use a tractor and trailer, but I think because we've got the little truck sitting down in the shed doing nothing, we might actually use that. Just spending money, which we don't really have now. I realised the waste of just buying and selling a trailer, so I would have lost a bit of money, but this is what it is. Expanded this yard on your save, but the field grew over everything. Is that right? Did you paint the field out, Kegs? Or did you update the map? I think if you do a map update, that could break it. That can sometimes be a problem. Alright, we need to go and get that truck out of the way or it's going to get in the way of the harvester again. We'll do a cheeky little bit of overload into overload. Right, you were sure you painted over it. Yeah, it could have, maybe if it's the map update, maybe could have caused that. Hey Long Hill, how are you? Good morning to you. Now this guy's getting stuck on thinking he's crashing into this. Let's drink that out of the way. Probably now going to get in the way of the truck. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Ah, goodness. 2 hand potatoes. Hey James, how are you mate? Good to see you. So we're just about through. Where am I going? I was meant to go that way. I looked down there and thought it was a dead end for a second. Not at all. Oh look, he's only got 2 more passes on that one. Oh, in fact, we're going to get a little collision here, aren't we? It's going to be even more annoying. All right. Let's try this. Now I'm going to try and do this without doubling up too much on calls, because otherwise you just end up with a mess. Gosh, that plough's just about finished that field already. It's pretty impressive. Oh, and now we must have a full silo down here too. Just unveiling hay on the Iowa map. What's the Iowa map? That, Spring Creek. That would have been a decent amount of hay, if that's the case. Big fields there. Alright. Now we just need to add out a couple of waypoints. Let's call that Sugar Mill Low. If we head around this side, we will set up our fill point. Now hopefully if I go far enough past, what I'm hoping, we might move that. Because we can pick up from both silos if I've got the triggers set properly. Sugar, beet, silo, fill. Now, we want to load sugar beet silo fill. We want to dump at sugar mill. We want to take. This truck doesn't take sugar beets.
I need my trailer.
It's broken. No. Well, that's frustrating. Iowa Plains. Ah, okay. Not what I was thinking of. Oh, goodness. And it's been one of those streams, hasn't it, folks? Nothing goes quite how you want it to. So, back to the drawing board. Go back and buy this case. Wide tyres on it. Wide tyres look cool. Front weight. Steel straight pipe. I quite like the bin pipes. I don't know why. All black. Oh, see, black would be cool if we do the top in black. Doesn't cost me anything. Oh, okay. Cost me for black, but it doesn't cost me for grey. Go restored. Ooh, restored looks good, does it? Alright, let's blow some cash on that. Go back and get our trailer again. And we'll do it this way. Alright. So, let's try this again. Sugar beets silo fill, dumping at the sugar mill. Take sugar beets. That's positive. We've got to the wrong point, so we push that forward. And let's see if we can cycle this through. And actually get our sugar beet mill up and running. Do I need anything else for it? Probably going to find I need something else. Sugar beet sugar. So 2 to 1, 5 to 3. So you don't actually, it's 6 to 3. I'd give me a little bit more sugar. It's not really worth it, is it? Cutting it. Sugar cane's the same sugar. Alright, let's see. This should hopefully pull through. And if my trigger distances are far enough, it's going to fill up from the first silo it goes through. Let's see. Let's see if I've got this right. No. Right. Do this then. Sugar beet silo 02. Rename that one. Let's back up. Get to here. And one in. Sugarbeets. Oh gosh, I can't spell. Silo 01. Good. Gonna go around again. Oh no, because I didn't change that. Crikey, hit by the bots again. Good fun. Good fun, bots. Welcome. So I hope everyone's enjoying things. It's been a bit messy trying to get all of this up and working. It's rewarding when it all works out how you expect it to. Frustrating when it doesn't. If you have enjoyed things, please make sure you've dropped a like on the stream. Always appreciated having your showing your support to us. Alright, it's slowed down, which is always a positive sign that it's going to fill up. It detected the trigger and it keeps going till it gets to the point. What have I not done? Ah, not set the trigger far enough forward now. Oh. Do that. That a little bit better. There we are. Right. Oh, now the truck's emptying because it's because I'm taking some out. All right. A disaster. Too many moving parts for me today. Got past the truck though, that's the key point. Catch you soon, Scott. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Good to have you here. Made like a deer camp over on the old farm that was up in the corner. Just got a couple of food plots and new trees. Cool. Sounds like you had a fun time setting that up. Not in the system. It's been full of knots today, Olaf. It's not been very efficient. You can see our tractor over there still filling up, which is good. Just moving? It is just moving. Also good. Is there really one little... I didn't realise there's one little land there. And now it's going to back up to cut in. Oh well. Just needed a couple more rows in my lands and we would have had it perfect. There we are. The other thing I need... No. That one out of the way. Get ready to back this one up when it gets out of the way. Well, we just about finished the beets. I feel a little bit beaten, and I haven't got the trigger far enough forward on this one either, have I? Is that the case? Interesting. Here we are. Just missed my triggers slightly. So we need to go that and get some sugar beet processing. That tractor will just run round and around in circles now. Everything done. I'll go find this truck. Pull this one forward and try and unload in the next one. Beat them by beets. Just a spoonful of sugar. There's no row of shame, it will get done. Scorp, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Loading that one. This one further forward, and it can unload here as well. Hey Mojo Jojo, how you doing? Welcome along, never late. You might have caught the start of the stream, but no one's ever late to one of these. Good to have you here though, thank you for tuning in. Hey Kartik, how are you? Good to see you as well, welcome along. We got the field plowed, that's always positive. Alright, that's empty. Going your way again. You're just about done there. You're running. You're running. All of those lines. I think you should be now finished. Means we'll tidy up these little pieces here. Or Tim tunes back in and says, did you get those? And then we'll be done. I think when we started harvesting the potatoes, we were on about $800,000. Now, I don't know why. Has anyone else who's played this map noticed that there's, for some reason, I get $13,000 of miscellaneous money going out at midnight every night. Now, I haven't figured out what it's for. I don't know if there's a building or something which is taking my money. Go, row of shame's gone. Score. No shame anywhere. Nah, it just says it comes out of miscellaneous. Chinook. Like some miscellaneous. It's like I'm getting taxed or something. Get to use the new combine on your corn. Is that the big 70,000 litre lizard beast? Is that the one you're talking about, James? I don't think there's going to be enough room in this cart, but we'll try. Government are at it again. Yep. That'll be it. County taxes. Wouldn't surprise me if that's what it is, school. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't mind. Well, I mean, I do, because it's sucked up a lot of my money that I don't have anymore. Still running on... Oh, auto drive. It's charging me money at the moment. Probably auto drive dragging those down. Oh, crashed. Ah, Mojo Jojo, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. You are a star. Thank you, thank you. The cow mooing in a second, or it'll catch up. There it is. Thank you again, buddy. Appreciate that. We'll put that towards repaying our $13,000 a day random expense. So much happening. Have to get me to Carlton FarmCon. Awesome, mate. Appreciate that. Alright. Sugar beets done, child support. Oh, the 13,000, not the $10 from Mojo. Oh, funny. Very nice. Alright. Let's send this truck on its way. Oh, there we go. We'll be done. Right, so with all of that finished, I'm going to go in here and return what we don't need. Before it costs us any more. Of course, we had expense with those wagons at the start too, didn't we? Is that the Trident direct? We're probably done with those trailers actually, once they've emptied out. As well. Alright, so how's our production going? $31.8 pieces of cotton. Where on earth did I get that from? Sugar. Output mode. Selling, distributing, storing. Suppose we've got it on storing, don't we? Thank you, Score. We're dealing with those disgusting people. Bots, whatever you want to call them. There's a person behind the bot somewhere. Get out of the way. Go back to there, and we've got one more coming in. See if it'll fit all in here or not. Actually, that animation doesn't look as violent as the other one. The other one looked like much bigger than that when we first spotted it. Alright, we'll move this one forward and into the other. We finished with that. And then we might go and spend 20 minutes with the potato processing. Alright, perfect. Now, must have trucks leased. Don't need for now. Alright, there's all our leased vehicles and equipment. Everything all gone. Right. You know what I do need? I need a forklift. Yeah. So we've got our potatoes already put in here. I did need to go and show you what I'm doing. But what are we going to... Might deal with big bag. I know that there's a premium price on bag potatoes. I think. Yeah, pig food. Stealing big bag. I activate this. Oh, potato sorting. Right. So we can do potato sorting bagged, premium potato bagging, seed potato bagging, potato bag, potato sorting bag. Give us output bags, or that'll put it on pallets. Pallets or bags. Scorp, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Good to have you here. Nice to see you again. Catch you hopefully in another stream soon. Bags or pallets? What do you reckon? We get more profit off pallet. Help. Bag premium potatoes. Help. Premium potato. Free. Need to put a sell down. Tell you what, let's do pallet. Do that. Let's jump into here. So I've got this course set up properly. Door open on the tractor. Don't know how. Okay, cool. Here we are. It's going to pick up the wrong course. So there's a bit of a mess in here at the moment. Doesn't work very well. Hey, Farmer Taz, how are you, man? Good to see you as well. We've got all the old school team around tonight. It's been cool. Or today, this morning for me. So I picked up the wrong course. Gonna go the long way. We'll get there though. But I had to do a reversing course for this to work properly. It was a bit of a challenge. I should come in under here. Fill up potatoes. Let's see. Oh, there's a none in silo one. Okay. I had this working. I'm sure I had this working the other day. Right, so once that's full, I need to change the trigger there so it fills up from that silo. Oh, I can't even show you. I had this working perfectly, would you believe me? I had this working perfectly off stream. We're just going to leave it. I'm going to have to play around with that. I think I must have just emptied this silo out, we can't tell. I only have some potatoes in this one, I guess. Maybe 4. I'm going to show them combined. Anyhow. Let's pump some time up. And we need to get a forklift. Down here. Oh. 55 for that. Yeah. Alright, let's have a give this a whirl. I need to remember what's what. The different sizes. I should be actually taking 2 or 3 pallets at once, shouldn't I? Oh, we've got 45. Got a couple of 45s here, we do. Oops, wasn't low enough. Oh my goodness. Crashing all over the place. Five might just be a little bit too fast. Let's go back just to 3. These things were spawning pretty quick there. Well, it wobbled. Oh, that was. Alright, another 45 on the end here. And we can carry 3 at once. I think we can. Easy. Much easier in real life, Tanner. I'll vouch for that. Ah, I knew I was going to clip that too. Let's square that one up. Lift up the top. If we can lift. No, we can't lift that high. Oh, bother. Hey, Yoss, how are you, man? And Legion, how are you too? Good to have you both here. Gotta love when modders put on all the correct collisions. Days did a great job with all the correct collisions. I didn't actually think I was that close to it. Scooter. How are you guys doing anyhow? How are you, Legion? Yos, you both well? Alright, not the prettiest start, but it worked. Alright, what have we got here? 35 to 45 times 2. You're always fine. And self-confident too, aren't we? The Farm Sim streamer TwitchCon, all the talk is about pancakes. So you've not only have you infiltrated Farm Sim League, but you've infiltrated the general chat. That's impressive. Sideways a little bit. What are those both? 45s. Minus 35s, that's our first waste potato. At least I think that's what that one is. I can't remember now what the different sizes were. 9,000 needs to be geared down, it takes off so fast is all I can say that I don't like about it. I haven't even had a play with it yet. I'm perfectly honest, not a huge fan of the TLX stuff. I had so many problems with it on Griffin, Indiana with keybinds and things, which just made it frustrating to use. And it sucked. I mean, don't get me wrong, they work and they do work well, but and I think the big appeal for any of 82 stuff is it's all PC, it's all console, sorry, it's all cross-platform. Make sure I get them on the front properly. They're not very centered on those forks. Now, what have I got where? These, what I've put in here? These 35s to 45. No, 35s to 45. That beeping would get annoying pretty quick, wouldn't it? Safety first. Well, in that case, we should have the strobe on too, shouldn't we? Alright, so what's happened? Have we processed all our spuds? Oh, we have gone through all the potatoes. So I do need to get this course working properly. So I had it set up. Now the idea... I'm going to have to move those points, I think. The idea should be that we drive along this one. Was an interesting message that's been held for review that will not be seeing the light of day. The idea is we'd come through here. I need to shift the fill points for the two silos. So top up, fill up, and then... Ah, now I remember what I did. Okay, so we've got to the fill point. Fills up with potatoes. I'm on the wrong mode. That's my problem. Fill and dump at the processing hopper. Now we've got it. So it drives through there and fills. There's my problem. And then does another lap around here to get to the unload. Now the forklift's going to be in the way. Get out of the way. On the track there. Now we should be able to figure it out. That's right. I remember how I figured it out now. I remember what I did. So we've got a reverse course into the hopper. That should... we'll just time that out. Chinook. Hey, Big Sky Farms, how are you? It backs up to the hopper, unloads. Should get unloaded, and then it should drive around and fill up again. And that was my problem, I didn't have it set on the right course. And the processor should kick back into action now. Thank you, Taz. And everything would just start moving. We'll just throw it along here while this... to make sure it fills up again. But you can imagine we could spend hours doing this, getting through all of these potatoes. I haven't quite... That's interesting, I thought I had this working properly last time. First point's just a little bit too far back. And then it kind of got stuck here at the front. I don't quite have these working perfectly. Unfortunately, those that pole makes it go not where it wants to go. And then it goes onto that course because you get the drift. Needs some fine tuning. Needs some fine tuning and me having the energy to fine tune it because it's frustrating. But at least we got some potatoes processed. Let's go and have a look. Have we got any sugar out here? Yeah. Sugar mill's obviously full. Oops. Wonder if our output's full. No, not at all. Tons of space for outputs. That was still just unloading. I did have it all set up in Red Egg Tanner. It worked for me the other day, now it's not. That was my fault having it on the wrong course. But it works. Sometimes it worked with the pole. I thought I had it moving out properly without the pole, but I'll have to have a bit more of a play around, a bit more of fine tuning. Like I said, when I've got the energy and motivation to do it, because that's just frustrated me today. The Courseplay, I loved the Courseplay auger. I did really well at finding things, but for whatever reason, I need to figure out what you need to do to get it to unload at the edge of the field, because that was annoying. I thought we had that sorted, but it did not. But anyhow, we have been going for 2 hours. I am starting to get hungry. I need to go and sort things out for the day. So thanks everyone for joining and hanging out with me today and persevering with the struggles. But we've got all our sugar beets harvested. We've got all of our potatoes harvested, so we'll be able to leave these up and running. Start to make some money off some things. Sell some sugar, sell some potatoes. What we do with those things. Otherwise, we have to have a look at harvesting our cotton next time. That. No. Our sugarcane's ready to harvest. I thought the sugarcane took longer to grow. Our poplar. Poplar's still growing. Let's go over and have a quick look at that sugarcane. Where do I need to go for it? There. We'll head along the road. I hadn't even bothered looking at the sugarcane. I thought it was going to take a lot longer to be ready than that. Look at that, it is too. Right, well I'm going to have to do a bit of prep. Cotton and sugarcane next time maybe. That could be interesting. It could be very, very interesting. Anyhow. That is for another time, and that is something for me to think about. We'll see how we go with doing that. I've been looking forward to doing the sugarcane actually. And trying it out with some Courseplay. Maybe we'll just skip the Courseplay auger wagons and go for the auto drive ones. We'll see. Anyhow, as always, thank you everyone for joining and hanging out. Go and check out Scott Free For All. He is going live right about now if he isn't already. So pop over and say hello to him. Let's go and say don't use Courseplay. It's not worth it. Auto drive's better. Pop over and say hello to Scott. Check out what he's up to. But otherwise, that is all from me. Hopefully we'll catch you again in the next stream. If you haven't dropped a like on the way out, appreciate it if you do. But thank you all for your support, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.